EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Browns of Brooklyn taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30. At their own 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. It's now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Leonard. Over the middle, complete. That's Barton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. 48-yard line. Operating from the gun. Leonard. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. The Colts at 10-2 on the year. They coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. To the 33, good enough for a first down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely, as one of the better coaches in the league always tells me. On offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, you're in the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. We'll get this complete downfield to Kmet. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Looking to throw. Leonard. On the up, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Ashton Jeanty with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin. And he is met. His tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, Fields. That's caught by Jennings. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
To throw is Fields. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Richards. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 319. What's like this?
Here's Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good for the Browns. First down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Xavier Worthy, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard
Now a stoppage,
line.
and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, and you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll get this out to Genty. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Back to throw. Leonard. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's good for a Colts.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. Back to throw now on first down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Browns are going to get the football back at their own 17.
17-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
They'll get this out to Tootin. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure.
On the move past the 40. Touchdown! And Xavier Worthy with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
It's a gain of 11. And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. It's Barton. Now inside the 25. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. 53 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were really frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? 3-19. Get snap.
A shotgun snap. Fields finds Tootin out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to have 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Fields going to move him around. They'll look to throw here. Now Fields going to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, son. 3-19. Right.
One play action. Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And they'll come out now in an empty backfield. 5 receivers split out. 2nd and 7. Fields now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Fields. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Justin Fields.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
331. Go.
They snap it to Fields. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Second and 10. Operating from the gun, Leonard. For the left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And now they'll shift things around. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
2nd down and 4. Traffic there, and that's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
To win it down, it's your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money up, believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Who did on everything that I love.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A final shot before break. Leonard. Touchdown. Cole Kmet as time expires in the first half. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go, son. Hey, Monday. Go.
Now it's Fields. They'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That's a gain of 3.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Here we go. 319, get set. Yep.
Now Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. 319, get set. Right.
Throwing again is Fields. That's complete. He's got Tootin.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. Linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
2nd and 7.
Here we go, son. 58, we see that. Right.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Here we go. Right.
Back to throw. Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
No loss. Right.
But here we go on 4th down. Fields. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jennings. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense could breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him the first.
On third down, he obviously wants to throw the football, but there's nowhere to go with it, so he takes off and goes. And nowadays, to get to the first down marker, he blows right past it and picks up big yardage. Partner, that's a great bit of him.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Colts are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Leonard. And not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
3rd down and 6.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 by 19 Lion.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60, 79 Broncos.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. Down the sideline he goes. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD.
Touchdown.
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they forced the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. You've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He's got him in, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 18, guard,
Looking to throw. Leonard. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Browns' 34-yard line.
Back to throw again. This throw nearly intercepted. On a big D-lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 8
Those
yards
are the ones
to
you
go.
dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard
Tell you
line.
what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st down and goal to go.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, Cougar 19.
It's a quarterback sneak. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. And he's not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Colts! Trevion Henderson taking it in. And the Colts have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
28. Browns 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up here in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
To throw is Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Here's Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't playing that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
A loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and he brings up 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Fields. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Colts will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Taking it right down Broadway. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Colts are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Colts 35, Browns 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A little juke. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Here we go, somebody. 19 win.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Fields pass intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the false start will back them up 5.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Up the middle, it's Henderson.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Henderson. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. Now a signal and a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning. And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now the pitch to Henderson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal.
This to make it a 3-score game late.
Bates' kick is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a turn of events, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go.
4th down. Fields has to have this one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for Indianapolis, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go. You could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough. So I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night. Till I sleep, I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night. Till I sleep, I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just